Good morning and welcome back to No Man's Land. I'm Picamica, so let's get into it. Today, it's June, it's time to harvest the barley. You can see the yellow behind there. So let's get cracking, shall we? This is the baler I bought. It's a nice baler. Brand new, haven't used it yet. Gonna be using it today. But first and foremost, this I haven't touched this one. I've been looking into it, and it definitely needs repairs and such. So we will get to that. It needs fuel as well. That beeping sound you hear, that's the sound of it being low on fuel. So we'll bring it over here and we do repairs on it. I should probably have done this before, but just didn't think of it. There we go. Refueling it first. Can turn off the engine when we do that. There we go. And now let's see if we can repair it before we bring it out onto the field. Yeah, we can repair that. We can definitely repair that. What kind of customizations can we do? Standard, GPS, no. Okay, that's it. No changes at all. Okay, it's fully operational again. So let's see what we can do, right? So in today's episode, we will be harvesting the barley and bale it. Or not bale it, bale the straw. Just gonna lower the head here. Unfold this one. Doesn't need to be unfolded, maybe. Straw swath is out, yeah. Or not out, but selected. Here we go. First proper harvest on this farm, which is nice. I did do a second batch on the grass. Oh, slightly better sound quality in here. So basically that means we have some numbers in terms of let me just think of the things that we have the numbers for. Right. The additive or not. So in the first cut that I made, I only added the additive after the first load on the forage wagon, which was the majority of the grass, and it netted me about 29,624 units of grass, or liters of grass. However, after fermentation, it's jumped to 29,762, which is like an increase by 140 or so liters. Not a big deal. Now the second one, this one is getting full. I have to pay attention here. Wonder if I can make it to the end. Don't think I can. There we go. Get the pipe out. And then we jump over to this one. And then the second batch that I did, or the second cut I did in May, it gave me 30,613 liters of grass, and it's 1-to-1 when it turns into silage. So a lot of numbers. If you didn't write it down, it's about 1,000 liter increase from not using an additive to adding an additive in that small size field. There we go. So there's that. Not that big of a difference, but again, the bigger the field, the bigger the difference. I think my combine just soiled itself a little bit there. It's no problem. Starting machines are kind of slow, but I am liking the numbers here. Let's get that in as well. I mean, we didn't really make one single pass all the way through, and we still make... I mean, we filled up the combine already. It's not bad. And with a baler, which I will be using later, looking at some nice straw bales. This is probably not the ideal way of doing things, but this is the way I'm doing things at the moment. It's like a squiggly line getting across. Don't have to stop, brake, reverse. Stop and brake is basically the same thing. You know, don't have to stop, reverse, line up, just go through the motions. And I guess when I get down there, I can just open the pipe up and drop it off. There we go. Well, this is fun, isn't it? I will not have you sit through all this. So I will make a cut here, a transition, if you will. And then I will be back when the field itself has been completely harvested from the wheat, barley. And then we get started on baling it. So see you then. Bye for now. Welcome back. Oopsie daisy. I think I missed some part here. Yeah, there we go. So I got almost 2 trailers full, about 23,000 liters of barley, which is not bad. And now I'm just collecting the straw, and so far I've gotten 3 bales, large 180 centimeter bales, 11,000 liter per bale. So I think I get like 4¼ bale maybe of this field, which is totally fine. I don't need. I mean, yeah, the more bales I get, the more money I get, but basically it's just to sell the stuff anyway. So that's good. Yeah, I probably don't get it 4 1/4. I get 4 and a bit. If that. There we go. Dump this off. Just collect the last straw and then we're done. With this here, just need to pick up the bales as well, which we'll be doing go. Yeah, 521 liters. Not a bad number, but nothing to bail about. So we park this back in there, sort of, kinda. Come on. Well, it's much easier this time than last time. Last time I was all over the place. So we put this down here. And one moment. Sorry about that. Just had to get out. And we prep. Get this car. I'm supposed to have a trailer somewhere, I think. I think I bought that. Oh, there it is. It's not the best trailer. I mean, we can check if there is anything for. There is this one, a bale transport, 40% off. What's this? Is a bale trailer. Could not buy that because we don't have the money. So just use this one for now. There we go. I know these are not really bale forks, but it's sort of the same. Or I can use them as bale forks. Okay, it's not too heavy, that's good. So, next crop on this field is soybeans. I think. Yeah. I think that's makes the most sense in terms of making money. I mean, so far my biggest money making thing is cutting down the trees. Well, the only way I made money is basically cutting down trees. I haven't really sold anything I produced on the farm. It was already here when I came, when I started. So okay, it's kind of, there we go. And then place one on top, or one in the bed, trailer bed maybe. Maybe a better option. Pretend that this is a real tiny farm setup, so, and physics is a proper thing. And then this one we just leave on the forks. Or fork. Okay. So where will we drop this off? Well, again, let's pretend it's a real farm. Should probably not be out. So we have space over there. I could have gotten a bit more of the barley, but I accidentally ran over it. As the combine got full, it deactivated everything and I wasn't ready for it, so we do it on this side. Just move that thing back there later to the other side. Okay. So we got 35,000 liters, or 33,000. So we got 44,000 liters of straw from that field. This field here, I guess we get something around that number. Which is not bad. Now, let's see which is the most prudent thing to do. Okay. So, we harvested that. We'll harvest the wheat there, July, August. Where is it? There it is. So, barley. Right now, it's not the best of prices. The best price we can get is $3.64 per 1,000 liters, and we have 23,000 liters, so 23 times 3 is 69. So we're looking at maybe 70,000 for this. Or is it 7,000? Most likely 7,000. Yeah, 7,000. Not a bad number, I guess. This one about the same, slightly higher. Straw. Yeah, the best price we can do is like 48 euros per 1,000 liters, and we have 44,000 liters. So maybe 400. Yeah. I'll do the math later. Now here's the question. Now barley and wheat, I think, is what animals like. Well, some animals. If we look at the chicken, they eat wheat, barley, and sorghum. And they produce eggs. And if we look at the price on eggs, the best price is 1,400 roughly per liter. It's really a lot of fluctuation here. So I'm thinking that maybe instead of selling the wheat and barley, as I get it in, I use it to feed the chickens, and then I get the chicken coop, and I sell the eggs for profit. think that's maybe an option. Now, how much is a chicken coop? I probably can't do the biggest one. There you go. I can do this one. It can hold 30 chicks, not too much. And I can basically get started on chicken at the moment if I do this. It's not a bad thing. This one can hold 360, and in the previous playthrough or let's play that I did on Elm Creek, I had one of these, and it got me, I don't remember how many pallets, but quite a lot of pallets per year. This one is 12 times as small, right? Yeah. So we get 12 times less eggs, and it's lots more work because I probably need to feed this one what do I need to feed this one? Water as well, possibly. There's the water trough or whatever. So that would be that. I could go for honey, beehives, like the big ones, but no. Sheep, the same thing, kind of expensive. It looks like it's a bit too much money at the moment to get started on any of that. How much do we get for honey? There, 1,100 per 1,000. The benefit about that is that we don't need to worry about it once we place them down, and we can slowly increase the numbers as we get more money. But it is the initial cost, and I want to expand my farm. I'm thinking of this one, but it's like 112,000. The reason I'm thinking this one is because it's very flat, so I could make like a large field, or at least this part here, and do maybe grass on that. This one I haven't looked into that much, but it's kind of cheaper. Or I can work my way towards the store. But either way, I definitely need the money for it. This one has really dropped in price. Minus 44.8. So let's check out field 15 or area 15. Start. Let's drive over there to see what it looks like. But I get a feeling it's kind of hilly as well, so don't really want that. Lots of trees, that will give us a little bit of money though. But this part here, nah, it's in a valley, and there is this thing here, this little mound that would just make it difficult. I mean, having a field up here, well, maybe. I mean, this is still land 15 here. It still goes up a bit here, but if we work east to west, then it won't be too big, right? Just make it a very large field. East-west slope. Well, the slope is north-south. But if we do the job east to west, yeah, maybe. Could be worth it. I mean, if I can get a field that is about half the size of the plot of land, that would be huge. And then I can just use this area here for my new housing and stuff, because I'm thinking of tearing down the building and the shed that I have over on my plot, and then possibly combine the fields. I mean, it is flat land, so just get rid of the trees. I have a couple of what I can see now. I have like 6 large trees that I can cut down, make a little bit of money on. I don't think they will grow any larger. I think that's as big as they get. Maybe that one over there looks kind of big. Well, whatever the choice is, it's too soon to make anything about it. Definitely need the money. So for now I will just keep the barley and the wheat, because sale time is not until, was it December, January? So it might be better to wait until then and sell it, or make a decision then, I guess. If we go back to in January and in December, and then we do the soybeans. It's a good price, quite a different price. Like this is 400, 350, and this is 1200. Canola gives more as well. I guess you get less from the field though. Sunflower, corn doesn't do too much. Potatoes, sugar beet. It's not that bad of a price, but just the initial cost is huge. So we'll see. And that sells in July, and it's harvested in October. So yeah, something to think about. If I go the route of the chicken coop, then I need to make sure I have enough of the chicken feed. Well, maybe not. I mean, I could always purchase it, I guess. How much would that cost? How much is in 100 liters? This is just RP purposes. Chicken feed here, 100 liters for 50 euros. It's not. Wheat, 70 for 50 liters. So many different options here. But if I can produce it by myself instead of buying it, that would be great. Now this works awesome. There we go. It's pretty much all sorted out. Just need to move that stuff in the back, but no rush about that. So I will do some calculations on the seed here, or how much this will sell for. How much does it weigh? 460. It's quite a lot. How much that will sell for, and that's it. But I don't think I will make a lot of money on these 2 small fields. I think the grass in here will still give me the most money. This one. I mean, I already got like 60,000 liters of silage, which if I were to sell it, then it's 192. Let's just say 200 times 16. That's $8,000, right? Yeah, slightly less than that. But I have at least 2 more cuts to do this year. Right, the sale is in January. So I'm going to do a cut in July, 1 in September. Then maybe I manage to get one in November. It says that I can, but I think it based on weather. I mean, on Elm Creek I cannot do a cut in May. I think the first one I could do was July, September. Well, I couldn't do one in March. May, July, September, November was the ones I could do. So we'll see how it goes. But that's for future. Next month, slightly more busy. I'm going to be harvesting this stuff. And I'm going to be cutting the grass again. So I guess I'll see you then. Until then, have a good time. Please like, subscribe, and comment. And I hope to see you again. Bye-bye.